Most traders think trailing drawdown is just a risk rule in the prop firms. It's not, it's actually a leash. And the better you trade, the tighter it gets. In the next few minutes, I will show you what a trailing drawdown actually is, how it works against you, why it punishes good trading more than bad trading, and what to actually look for before you sign up for any prop firm when it comes to trailing drawdowns. I have watched enough traders go through this to spot the pattern. They pass the challenge, they get funded, they have a strong week or two, and then somewhere in the middle, the account quietly closes. Not from a bad trade, but from a normal pullback in the market after their best stretch of trading. Once you understand how trading drawdown works and stop being surprised by this, you will start expecting it. Trading drawdown is a floor that moves up with you. It chases your equity upwards, and once it moves up, it never comes back down. Now, here is where it gets a little bit confusing. There are two versions of this rule, and they behave totally different. Maximum trading drawdown works on the account overall. It trails your highest equity across the lifetime of the account. Example, assume you purchased a $100,000 account with a 5% max trailing drawdown. The floor starts at $95,000, meaning if your balance or equity reaches the $95,000, you fail the challenge. Now, assume you grow the account to $103,000. The floor will move up $97,850. Daily drawdown works within a single trading day. But here is the part most traders miss. Not every daily drawdown is actually a trailing drawdown. If the daily drawdown is calculated based on balance at the end of the previous day, it's not trailing. It's a fixed line for that day. It only counts your realized P&L. Closed trades. Open profits don't move the floor. Example, assume that yesterday you closed the day at $100,000 and your prop firm max daily drawdown is 4%. So your floor for that day is $96,000, locked. Doesn't matter if you spike to 105K intraday on an open trade. The floor stays at $96,000 until tomorrow. But if the daily drawdown is calculated based on equity, that's where it actually trails, because it factors in your unrealized profits from the start of the day. Every time your equity hits a new high during the session, open or closed, the floor moves up with it. And once it moves, it doesn't come back down for the rest of the day. Example, same 4% daily drawdown, but equity based this time. You start the day with a floor of $96,000 as the maximum daily drawdown. You open a trade and equity runs to 105 mid-session, for example. The floor moves up to you to $100,800. Compare this to the balance-based daily drawdown. In the same example, the floor remains at $96,000. So when a prop firm says trailing drawdown, the first question is always which one? Are we talking about the maximum trailing on the account level or daily trailing on equity? Quick thing before we get into why this rule actually hurts you. If this is clicking for you, a like genuinely helps more people find this content. Most traders watching right now have never had this explained properly, and that one click tells YouTube to show this to them. Trading drawdown doesn't punish bad traders, it punishes holding winners. Think about what the rule actually does. The second you're up on a trade, the floor starts moving up, as we previously explained. The bigger the winner, the higher the floor goes up. So, if you let a trade run, which is what every decent strategy tell you to do, you're not just managing a position anymore. You're managing the floor that is chasing you. And the math on this is brutal. The longer you hold, the more equity you have been added, the higher the floor has climbed. Now, if the market gives you a normal pullback, nothing dramatic, just a healthy retrace, you're not giving back profit, you're breaching the floor. So, what do most funded traders end up doing? They take profits early. Not because they want to, because the rule structure makes any other choice statistically dangerous. You cut winners short, you let losers hit full stop, and your risk to reward quietly inverts. That's not trading, that's renting profits from the prop firm until the floor catches you. And this is why I'm not a fan of trailing drawdown models in general. It's not that the rule is unfair on paper, it's that it forces you into a trading style that does not actually work long term. So, what do I actually look for? First, I check whether the drawdown is trailing or static. Static max drawdown is a fixed number. That's the model I personally prefer. Second, if the firm uses a trailing model, I want to know exactly when it stops trailing. Some firms lock the floor once it hits your starting balance. Other trails it forever. Third, for the daily drawdowns, I want to know if it's calculated based on the end of day balance or an intraday equity. End of day is workable. Intraday equity based is the one that catches people on a volatile session. The point isn't that trailing drawdown firms are scams. They're not. The point is that the drawdown structure decides what kind of trader you are allowed to be on that account. And most people sign up looking at profit splits and account sizes and never actually read the rule that controls their entire trading style. And once you start reading prop firms' rules with this lens, the whole shopping process changes. You stop asking yourself which firm has the best payout or which firm is the cheapest, and start asking yourself which firm let me actually trade my strategy. I put together a free prop firm investigation cheat sheet that walks you through exactly what to check before you fund any challenge. Drawdown structures, calculation methods, and the rules most traders miss. Link is in the description. It's free. If you want to go deeper on the prop firm's risk frameworks, the full prop firms playlist is right here. Check it out. It's like a free university. See you next week.